welcome to Aham, Prema. I am Divine Love Mantra Meditation. My name is Holly, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Aham, Prema means I am Divine Love, and here we practice raising the energy of Divine Love into our own lives and the collective. So, thank you for being here. You are Divine Love, and it's good to remember that. It's good to remember, it's good to acknowledge, it's good to practice running the energy through our systems so that we raise the vibration regularly, or that we, I don't know if it's like so much raising the vibration as it is just tapping into the vibration. Something's happening. I wanted to maybe burn a little bit of incense, because that always makes me feel happy when I do that. It's the full moon in Libra. It's something like 27 or 28 degrees Libra, I think. And there's also a square to Pluto. So there can be, so with the full moon in Libra, we get clarity on a situation, or like maybe something we kind of either began a couple weeks ago or even 18 months ago. We could be getting clarity. There's a tendency for the clarity to be on relationships or partnerships with Libra, and sort of how we maintain our individuality, maybe also our boundaries and our own needs, while also being in a relationship. So it's like so some aspect regarding relationships is going to be highlighted. Yes. And also, if you think back to possibly what you may have been doing or focusing on about 18 months ago, you should be receiving some more clarity on something from that time. With the Pluto square, there may be a recognition of a situation possibly not working, or that needs a change. Pluto is power, so there may be some power struggles in one of your relationships or some of your relationships. And they need to, what comes to light is, it's coming to light. It's like it's something that you may have been recognizing for a while, but during this square with the moon, and the sun too, you can't really avoid not making a change regarding whatever is happening. That's just kind of what's going on right now. It's kind funny that I end up talking about horoscopes a little bit. Well, astrology. This isn't really a horoscope. This is just sort of what's going on. Also, when the moon is full, I've been looking at astrology for, since I was like 7 or 8, but really started to get seriously into it in the 90s, and into this whole, like, looking at the phases of the moon. During the full moon, like I said, there's this sense of clarity that happens. But there's also these questions you can ask yourself, and during this time, regarding the full moon energy and your life. Now, one of the things that I really love about just sort of paying attention to the moon and the moon cycles is that it kind of helps you from being complacent, because you see that time is passing. I started following the moon really seriously in the 90s to try to coincide my menstrual cycle with the natural cycles of the moon. And it worked. Like, as I started to pay attention to the moon, my body sort of calibrated with what was happening in the sky. It was great, you know. Women have been doing that for thousands and thousands of years. When we don't get to see the sky, things can get pretty wonky. So we're always in front of a screen. Like, I'm in front of a screen right now. It's like such a strange thing, really. When we get disconnected from nature, you know, our bodies, the rhythms of our bodies get kind of messed up as well. And I remember I was trying to get in sync with the moon, because I was like, I think I was working, like, you know, I was in school, I was in college full time, and like working like 2 jobs, and, you know, in a band, and just like, sometimes I didn't get to see the sky, you know, and so I changed that. And so I love the moon for that. It's like alone. But anyway, there's a series of questions you can ask yourself, and then we'll get on to the meditation and the mantra. And this is what I ask myself, and I go through phases with like asking myself these questions. But what have I learned since the new moon and the first quarter moon? So the new moon on April 1st, and you can also look at the new moon that happened on April 16th of 2020. If you go back, and that's the other cool thing about the moon. It's not just like a 29-day cycle. There's this thing called lunar gestation cycles. So each quarter is actually, you can like go back nine months per quarter, so that the entire lunar gestation cycle takes 2.25 years. So if you put intentions out into the world, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but I've noticed this. When I put an intention out and they go, okay, then just let it go, you know. I started to notice that some of my bigger intentions would come to pass after around 2 years. And then I recently learned in the last couple of years that there's this thing called a lunar gestation cycle, which is every quarter cycle is 9 months, which is like the human gestation cycle. Oh my God, I can just go on and on about the moon. This is not what this is about, but this is what's happening in this live episode right now. So what have you learned since the new moon and the first quarter moon? Okay, so like, what have you learned in the last 2 weeks, or what have you learned in the last 18 months, or both? Like, what has happened? Is there anything I'm ready to celebrate, reveal, or make public? So the full moon is usually a time of celebration, of like, you know, this is when you maybe have a party to celebrate something, or you announce something. What am I full on committing to? So this is also a time where you commit to something. You're like, you know, as you set intentions during the new moon, during the full moon, you see what's happening. You've got like, you know, which flowers are you gonna, you know, like, if you look at it like the new moon is a seed, the first quarter moon are the sprouts. The full moon is like, you're starting to see what the flowers are that you planted, and which ones are you gonna keep, and which ones are you gonna, like, you know, not nurture. So you're making a full-on commitment to something during the full moon. What can you be grateful for, you know, as well? And that's not a question I've written down, but it's one of them. And the last one is, you know, what are you releasing? So you'll be committing to some things, and some other things you're not going to be. You're just going to, you know, you have more answers now. And like I said, this full moon, there's going to be some revelations regarding relationships, because that's Libra. Libra rules relationships, and then the square to Pluto. Well, Pluto's all about transformations. So Pluto's like, yeah, this has got to change. Something has to change. And it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but ultimately it's for the best of everyone involved. So there we go. All right. Aham, prema. You are divine love. Yeah. Aham, prema. Okay. So we'll begin. Find yourself. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position or lying down, and we'll begin with the breath. So inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling. Inhale through the nostrils, sending the breath down the spine and to the belly. Exhaling, the belly releases toward the spine. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Becoming grounded in your body simply by paying attention to the breath. And setting the intention that each time you repeat the mantra, aham prema, you feel the energy of divine love moving up and down your spine. The energy of divine love moves up and down the spine. each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, your body fills up with the energy of divine love. Your body filling up with the energy of divine love. And each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, every single cell in your body fills up with divine love. And seeing divine love as golden pink light each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, every single cell in your body lights up like tiny stars. And as every cell lights up, the space between the cells fills with the light of divine love. And that space between your cells is vast. And as your body fills up with the light of divine love, you begin to shine. And this energy of divine love moves within you and all around you so that your auric field fills up with the golden pink light of divine love. It's as if you have a golden pink egg of light all around you. And this light is healing. And if there are any cracks or leaks or holes in your energy field, the light of divine love fills them up. So that you're completely enveloped in the energy of divine love. And each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, this beautiful golden pink light becomes brighter and more beautiful and more powerful and more expansive. And each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, this light becomes more vibrant, more energized, more powerful, and more expansive. And so this light is flowing within you and all around you, this beautiful, healing, abundant light. Let's begin the mantra. We're going to inhale and exhale. And inhale. Aham, prema, 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 aham 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 prema. Feeling the energy of aham prema echo throughout your entire being. And the energy, the light of divine love flows through you and all around you so that you are shining like a star. Feel yourself shining like a brilliant star. This divine love flows easily and effortlessly and is so abundant and expansive. Imagine you can see the earth in front of you like a ball, And you just shine your beautiful light on the earth. From your heart, your hands, your throat, your third eye, your pelvis, your entire body. Your entire being. Your entire being sending divine love to the earth. Imagine this golden pink light completely enveloping the earth, sending the earth love. Feel that energy flowing through you. You can feel it moving through your hands, from your heart. You can feel it moving from your whole body. It's flowing through you. It's abundant, this healing golden pink light of divine love to the earth. And the earth is completely permeated with this beautiful divine love, healing Mother Earth, sending Mother Earth healing love. And then seeing all beings on the planet, every single being on the planet, seen and unseen, all beings completely enveloped in this golden pink light of healing divine love. Every single being in this healing light of divine love. Every single being enveloped in divine love. Every single being infused with divine love. Healing divine love. And know that each time you repeat the mantra, aham, prema, this divine love ripples out into the universe, vibrating the strings of the universe so that you're creating this energy of divine love for yourself and all beings in all dimensions. And now moving across time, send divine love to the past. Sending divine love to your past self. Sending divine love to yourself when you really felt like you needed it but weren't. You needed love. You needed support and weren't getting it. Or maybe when you felt alone, or when you felt like you made a big mistake. See yourself. Send yourself divine love. Envelop yourself with this golden pink light. anytime you have a memory of yourself in the past where you may have felt alone, you can always send your past self love. In fact, in this scene, send your present self there as well. See your present self with your past self. And just hug your past self. And sending golden pink light to the entire situation. Let your past self know they are loved. Let your past self know that you're grateful for them. And now, sending divine love to any stories that you carry about yourself. Your life stories, maybe ones that may or may not be true. Just sending love to your past. Now going back further in time to before you were born, sending love to your parents. Sending love to your parents, golden pink light. Before you were before you existed in this physical form. And then going further back, just back to your ancestors. Just blessing them with golden pink light of divine love. And further back, just imagining them, just sending them love. Enveloping their lives with golden pink light of divine love. Until the very beginning, to where your lineage begins. And the primordial mother. Send her divine love. And then going to the future, seeing yourself experiencing life as you would like to experience it, seeing yourself experiencing a situation or a situation that you desire. And give it as much detail as you can. What you see, you hear, who's around, who's in your life. Just see the situation. And take a moment. Take a moment to get real clear. See yourself, since we're talking about moon cycles, see yourself See yourself a little over 2 years from now. 2.25 years. Now send that scenario, this beautiful golden pink light of divine love, everyone in the scene, the entire scene, just filled with divine love. And you're part of this scene, your present self. Let's go up to your future self and give your future self a hug. And your future self thanks you for doing what it takes to reach that place in the future, to be in that situation. And you can even say, what did I do? If you're not really sure how to get there. What did you do? What did I do? I'd really like to know. I'd like to help. And you might get the answer now, or maybe in your dreams. Just filling the scene with golden pink light. And eventually, as you're hugging your future self, the two of you merge so that you come back to the present, completely filled, completely surrounded with divine love. And see your life completely filled with divine love. And if there's a situation happening, something's been revealed, right, where you may have tension or frustration, see if you can still give that divine love. Let it be filled with divine love. Maybe you can call on your inner guidance or a higher power for the next step. Or maybe whatever's happening right now is the thing that leads you to that future you just saw. Sending your entire life divine love. Your entire life is divine love. You are divine love. You are divine love. You are divine love. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. And so be it. And so it is. Bring the palms together, thumbs meet at the chest. We'll close with an Om Shanti. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Namaste. Have a beautiful night.